Tatum just accused Nolan Wall parents of some really crazy stuff, things that nobody should ever utter out their mouth about grieving parents.
Is that right?
But Tatum feels like he has the authority to do this. I can't even prepare you for the absolute nonsense you're about to hear from Tatum. So I'm gonna give you guys a few quotes just so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Here are a couple of quotes from the next 10 minutes you're about to hear. How come they get to stay home from work to grieve their son, but Ashley Cole, Warren's mama, can't stay home from work? How come y'all giving them money to stay home and grieve, but y'all not giving Warren money? I don't even think they want justice for their son. I think they want the money. This man has lost his mind, and at this point, I don't know how much lower Tatum can go. This is sick.
The truth.
Can you imagine to be insulted that you want answers and closure about your son?
I say it all the time. All we did was ask a question.
Yes.
We asked a question that any good, loving, caring.
It's crazy how when you black and you crash out about some shit, where when you have a valid crash out, it's like it's just such a problem. How is it such a problem? It's valid. The cause of death is still undetermined.
Parents
Yeah.
would ask if something like this happened. I would hope, and I have said this every interview, press conference, I would hope that, God forbid, if you were in this situation, that you would ask the same question.
Yep.
You would want to know, because when you are left with your child is gone.
Yes.
We can't answer what happened, when it happened. We can't answer any of these questions. It's hard to cycle through the stages of grief, and you get stuck.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that's all we did was ask a question. And I have, really just tried to mentally, but you can't mentally prepare yourself for any of this, because at the end of the day, and I've said it before, we didn't ask for this.
Yeah, shock and awe.
We did not ask to lose our child. We have not asked for people. Let me say this. We have not begged, because that's another thing. We have not begged anyone to donate to the GoFundMe. What we have said is that if you can, great. Thank you. We appreciate it, because what people don't understand is situations like this, there's so much that comes with it. Elmore and I have not been to work since what?
Nigga, what is you doing this for? Listen, situations like this. What, okay, what about it, nigga? Nigga over here tapping his ear like, listen, she's saying some dumb shit. And they have a problem with what she's saying here. And all she's saying is what we didn't do. What they didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Where they should actually be crashing out. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that, because even when you don't do it, they're still gonna say you're crashing out. They're still gonna call you stupid.
There's so much that comes with it. Elmore and I have not been to work since early July.
Yeah.
That first week, we've not been to work. And I'm going to be honest with you, the profession that I have sometimes is emotionally heavy.
Yeah.
So now I have to kind of sit within myself and be like, okay, are we really ready for this? Are we ready to go back to that life?
Which, by the way, is completely normal. You probably can't tell by Tatum's face as they're talking, but parents take time off when they lose a kid. That's not new.
Yep.
That's not new at all. And especially for a case like this publicized with this much publicity, their jobs probably don't want them back at this time. It'll be too much of a distraction. With this case and the amount of publicity this case is currently receiving, they're out chasing justice for their son. They probably don't have time to go back to work. I relate to Christine so much when she says, my job as a nurse is emotionally taxing. I don't know if I'm prepared for that right now after losing my son. And the reason why I relate to that, I lost my best friend back in October of last year. He was murdered. And his sister is a nurse. She couldn't go back to the hospital after his death. Like losing him in the hospital, she just couldn't go back to the hospital. It was traumatizing for her. It took
Of course. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you taking care of people who is, or you seeing people that's fucked up or in whatever type of way, like, you know what I'm saying?
extensive therapy
Why
for her to
wouldn't it
be
be?
able to go back to the hospital and resume her duties as a nurse. So I relate so much to what she's saying, and she's not lying. I've experienced it firsthand that she's telling the truth. It's hard to watch this interview and not feel this gut wrench in your stomach. It's hard to watch this interview and not feel absolute sadness and empathy for these people. But Tatum ain't us, bruh. Tatum have completely dehumanized these people. In his head, these people are monsters. And the commentary you're about to hear from Tatum absolutely reflects his real opinions of these people.
Now let's talk this through. As a woman whose son has died, I understand that you may not be able to go back to work. It's been over a month now. Are you saying to us that you're utilizing the GoFundMe money to maintain your lifestyle?
And if so, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck? Who cares? Her son is dead, bro. And there's people that's willing to shoot a couple coins her way. You know what I'm saying? Cause they feel bad for her. Who cares? It's her money. It's their money. If they need to pay for a lawyer, then they gonna use that money. If they need to pay their rent because they fucked up, they dealing with this case, doing interviews and speaking on it, and gotta be there every day at court. Then who cares? Who cares? Fuck nigga. What are you doing with the money you making from verdict? Promoting. What are you doing with the money that you getting from the government to do this damage control? You know what I'm saying? Oh, because I'm sure we got a problem with that. That's a bigger problem than what she doing with the money she getting from her dead son. Because of her dead son. Fuck, nigga. Nigga's a joke.
If while you're not working, is that what you're saying? Why is Mr. Elmore not at work? It's been over a month now. That's fine. You're grieving your family. I get it.
This is nothing short of harassment and weirdo behavior. You already led with the accusation, so you leading with the accusation already crosses off the that's fine, as if they need your permission to take off time to grieve their son. The father not working because the father is obviously going all around the country campaigning for justice for his son.
You deserve to grieve in the way in which you think is the honest way to do it. All right, let's move over to the other side of the family. Does Miss Ashley Cole?
So I got a question. Does GoFundMe not let you get the money, or do you have to pay the money back if you don't do what you said you was gonna do with it on the GoFundMe? Is that how that works? I mean, it's a simple Google search away. Let's just Google search it, eh? How does that sound? Let's see. If someone doesn't use the GoFundMe money for what they say they're going to use it for, do they have to pay the money back? The truth shall be set free. If a campaign organizer misuses funds, they can face legal action and be forced to return the money, but it depends on whether donors or authorities take action. Under the GoFundMe Giving Guarantee, the platform can investigate fraud and refund donors directly, but getting personal money back legally often requires police reports or lawsuits. So, can they investigate it and refund donors directly, or do you have to go the legal route? I don't. That's that AI shit. How much does GoFundMe take of 20K? About $1,000. GoFundMe Giving Guarantee. Your donation is protected. every time you donate to someone on GoFundMe, you're protected. Year-long protection donations of any amount are covered for 1 full year after you donate. So you could just hold it off for a year and then use the money for whatever you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You could probably still face a lawsuit though. That's probably just GoFundMe giving you your shit back. Worldwide, so your donation is protected wherever you donate from. For beneficiaries, will make sure you receive the funds intended for you. So, tell us why you believe your donation is being misused. So, I'm sure that people could probably, I'm sure people probably file to try to get their money back all the time, bro. I wonder, like, do they give it or do they not give it? I don't know, bro. But I don't give a fuck what she does with the money. Okay, the money is to support them through this rough time, literally. So whether that's to pay whatever fucking bills, cause it's gonna be used to pay bills, funeral costs, court costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so who cares what rent costs? Give a fuck about that, bro.
Get to take off work because her son is being accused of murder.
What does that have to do with Nolan Wells and his family and people choosing to give them money because they empathize with them grieving their son?
Right.
To the point where 5 people have been arrested for trying to kill them or threatening to kill them.
You know this guy's just a fucking piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Fake fraudster, phony, plant. You know it because you feel this way, right? You said you wouldn't cry for your family in front of your family. Cause that make you look weak as a man, but you gonna cry for Charlie Kirk though. Man, this shit a joke, boy.
To the point where 5 people have been arrested for trying to kill them or threatening to kill them. She goes to work every day. Does Warren Hudson?
She didn't lose her son though.
Does Jax? Does Morgan? Now they're accusing that kid Bart. Do they get to go back to college?
They didn't lose their son though. They didn't
or
lose.
get to sit out of college because they're being accused of murdering their own friend until the investigation's over.
You don't want to know what we
Oh, that's worse than your son being dead and you don't know what happened to him. You know what I'm saying?
think. If it was
Nasty
up to
work,
us, they
bro.
wouldn't be able to leave Ocean Springs until this investigation is over with. That little college football career is on hold until this investigation is over with. So certainly you don't want our answers. But I hope you're not comparing parents losing their son that they gave birth to
Right.
to
That's what he's doing.
homies losing their friend they left on an island who ended up dead on that same island they left him. I just don't understand where you're going here, Tatum.
They don't have this is what bothers me. They don't have the luxury of doing that. Tristan don't have the luxury of just saying his side of it.
I seem slow, huh? Yeah. Brandon Tatum is a slow one here, buddy. Not me. By far.
Given what he believed happened, explaining that he was the person on the video arguing it wasn't Nolan, he don't get a chance to say, because of my friend died and I want to mourn, or my friend died and I'm being accused of killing him, I get to take time off. I don't get it. But what I do see is this. Let me predict something for you guys.
Right. You're not gonna cry and you're not gonna stop working when your son dies. And try to figure out what happened to him.
This is what I believe. It could be not true, but based on everything, and I've been trying to be sensitive to this family because they did lose their son. But it's getting harder and harder the more stuff they say. And then Christine put my name in her mouth. Christine said, I'm not even worthy of giving me airtime.
You're not.
Well, then it's fair game, right? It's fair for me to criticize you now. Because you just said something crazy, and I don't think that's reasonable.
That's crazy. Oh my God, you're not worth. Yeah, because you're
You
not.
now, because you just said something crazy, and I don't think that's reasonable. But this is my prediction. This is what happens in these cases. They have a case. They know it's no racial component. There's no evidence of race, but they know there can be some money made. Who do you go to when you want to make some money? You don't go to your local guy. This didn't happen across the country. This happened in Mississippi. You don't go to an attorney in Mississippi. You don't go to a representative there in your locale. You go to Benjamin Crump. Get a national figure involved.
Yeah.
Immediately, you raise $700,000 on a GoFundMe.
Tatum is truly
Okay, what you want, a piece of that or something, nigga? You can't get it. Fuck, nigga. Shut up.
a clown, bro. Tatum is the only person in the history of Earth who is criticizing and critiquing somebody for hiring the best possible attorney. Imagine if that's the standard. Hey, if you hire an attorney who's not in your small town, then you are guilty. Then you're suspicious. Hey, if you catch a case and you hire a
That's actually what you should do, because most attorneys and most lawyers, bro, they working within a network of people that all know each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, the family is just like one of the white kids' parents is like a judge and a doctor and all type. Like, come on, bro. Come on. That's the bet. That's what you should do in that type of situation, in that small ass town. You should look for somebody outside to represent that's not close. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how easy it is? Like, that's why I just said they're all in a network. And then this is a super small town, bro. These people are seeing each other every day, every week.
power attorney from New York or somewhere, then you guilty because that's suspicious. That's sketchy. Mind you, Tatum don't apply that logic to Warren being represented by Donald Trump's attorney. Why didn't Warren hire somebody from the small town of Ocean Springs? Where's the critique? He got Donald Trump's attorney. Yeah, they went and got Benjamin Crump because Benjamin Crump is the best civil rights attorney.
Either one of you on why you want the DOJ to get involved.
Well, from the beginning, just premature statements before an investigation was made.
Yeah.
That, along with stuff that was told to us, which was out of character, but the premature statements and then just the way that people were moving, it didn't seem trustworthy. And my wife that day, she pulled me to the side and she said a prayer that whoever needs to come into our life to help us navigate this, to bring them forth. And he brought us Ben Crump and his team.
And let me say this, because I've seen this too. His team never reached out to us.
Attorney Crump.
Attorney Crump's team, where's the camera? Attorney Crump's team did not reach out to us.
Yes.
What it was is when we were at Lake Mars and he and I sat there and I said that prayer, and then we went to the coroner's office and the whole thing, and finally we made it back home. Things were already set in motion. My wonderful friend group, and they were like Johnny on the spot.
That's great.
That next morning, it was, hey, look, I have this, this, and this. Boom, boom, boom.
Is that a good enough explanation for you, Tatum? That, the local police came out and says there was no foul play. They thought that was suspicious because Nolan's body was found an hour ago and they were already saying there was no foul play before doing a full investigation. Is that enough for you? Hey, we weren't happy with the answers we were getting, so we brought in a civil rights attorney to advocate for us. Is that suspicious, Tatum? Is that suspicious? Now, it's one thing to say, hey, I don't like how they are operating or how they're doing things, which, by the way, is none of your business. But it's another level of evil when you go into death and you accuse these people of not really wanting justice for their son, and they're only doing this for a paycheck.
What's the next play? The day that Nolan was put into the ground, the day of his funeral, there was paperwork filed to open an estate in his name. I was told, and I think common sense tells you, when they open an estate in his name, they're preparing to sue somebody for a wrongful death suit. Benjamin Crump has gotten people $700 million, $800 million,
Good. That's
$500 million,
good.
$50 million, $30 million,
Hell
$20 million,
yeah.
$10 million, $5 million, $2
Hell
million
yeah.
in wrongful death settlements in
Hell
civil
yeah.
court.
Hell yeah.
They've sued these police departments and gotten tons of money in wrongful death suits.
Hell yeah.
Now,
There goes his agenda right there. Bro, if you do not think that these people are paid and placed strategically, bro, you are slower than fucking Jarhead saying that I'm slow, fuck nigga. This nigga, yeah, don't sue. He don't want them to sue the police. Ex-police officer. Yeah, you gotta hear it from a black guy, black people. You know what I'm saying? Black folks, you gotta hear it from a black guy to you know what I'm saying? That's how they use influence. You're better off getting fucking like Chief Keef. You better off getting NBA young boy to do this shit. Even when he do it, we know it ain't real. We know we young boy done sold out. He done promoted Trump. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty work, man.
they've sued these police departments and gotten tons of money in wrongful death suit. Now, I think the play is this, is that they will not go back to work because they're going to try to prepare to...
Bro, who cares? That's what you're supposed to do. What the fuck? So why did the white girl get $50 million out of Shannon Sharp? Let's talk about that. 50, the bitch only should have got 50K. That's pushing it. I don't want to speak too hard on that because I don't know the whole details of the case. I think she was like OnlyFans. I don't know what he did to her. I can't remember. I think did he leak her or something? What did he do to her? He doing so he didn't do no crazy shit to her, I don't think. But let's Google so we get the facts straight, bro. What did Shannon Sharp do to have to pay a white girl $50 million? I think he had to do that shit twice. Shannon Sharp did not pay $50 million. Woman filed a lawsuit against him seeking $50 million in damages regarding allegations of sexual assault, battery, and emotional. So, regarding sexual assault, battery, and emotional distress, stemming from multi-million or multi-year relationship. Sharp denied the allegations, calling filing a shakedown, and two sides reached a private settlement to dismiss the case. The exact financial terms of the settlement was not disclosed. Just know she got a bag, though. You know what I'm saying? Why did she do what she did? Because she felt like she was wrong. She felt like she was done wrong, and so she sued and she got 50 million. I don't know if that nigga got 50 million to just give like that. I don't know. How do that work? So they say they sue you 50 million. You ain't even got 50 million though. How you in debt the rest of your life? Oh boy. That's why you don't want to fuck around and find out out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with them trying to sue for wrongful death, for negligence by the police department in the state of Mississippi. That's what you supposed to do when something go wrong, and then when it's determined, when it's actually found in court, you're still gonna deny it. That's nasty work. Like, who are these people, bro? They have no logic. Who are these people, man?
Tons of money in wrongful death suit. Now, I think the play is that they will not go back to work because
Why
they're
should
going to
they?
try to prepare to sue to get a wrongful death payout.
Why should they? Why should they? When you kill my son, and act like you didn't do it.
And $700,000
When they kill my son, and y'all act like they didn't do it. Come on, now.
plus a multi-million-dollar wrongful death payout, why would you have to go back to work?
Why do you want her to work?
You can invest that in some property, put that in the SP 500, put that in the index
Hell
fund,
yeah.
and you can live off the interest.
Hell yeah.
Especially if you
That's
get
what
a
you
$20
supposed to do
million,
with it.
$30 million, $50
That's what you supposed to do with it. You don't spend the 10, 20 million. Oh, you don't get the 10 million. Man, if I had 10 million, I know what I could do for it right now. Nigga, what you do with it is you put it up and you never touch it. You only touch what it makes you. You never touch it. It's that simple. Every 5% on $1 million is $50,000 a year. Think about that.
$50 million, $100 million wrongful death suit. And to me,
Think about that, and I promise you won't want to touch that $1 million. You won't want to spend $1 million. Where's the proof? The proof for what? What are you talking about? Stop cloud chasing. What proof are you talking about? What proof do I need to prove, nigga? Huh?
you live off the interest. Especially if you get a $20 million, $30 million, $50 million, $100 million wrongful death suit. And to me, I think that's the play.
Hell yeah.
I don't really know if justice is something that they want to get. I think they know what happened to Nolan. And they know what didn't happen to Nolan.
They know.
I think
Yeah,
they already know.
They do.
That's why this is a PR tour and not necessarily a tour to
It's not that easy, bro. If you only got 1 million, you're going to gamble it. That's what you're gonna do. If you only got only 1 million, fuck nigga, you getting 2,000 a month, 4,000 a month. You talk about only $1 million. What are you talking about? Nigga, you ain't never seen the million in your life. You gonna call it only $1 million? Nigga, you know how much that's how I look at $1 million. Okay, $50,000 in return a year. That sounds great to fantastic to me. I'm gonna keep doing my little YouTube and keep doing what I do on it and just live life fun and make money in whatever fun ways I feel like doing. And then, I get another $1 million. He drowned, bro. Where's the proof? He drowned. So you're telling me to provide proof, but you can't provide proof that he drowned. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're retarded, bro. I shouldn't even read comments like that. Nah, we can't see Demi. We can't prove that he was murdered. You know what I'm saying? We can't necessarily prove that, right? But neither can he prove that he drowned. So think about that.
and they know what didn't happen to Nolan. I think they already know.
But nah, bro. See, that's how you end up like Adrian Bronner, right? That's how you end up like all these niggas you hear about that so-called rich and famous, and now they broke because they think of all the shit that they can buy with $1 million instead of not building a foundation. That's early retirement. Nigga, if you get $10 million at 5%, that's $500,000 a year. You're set for life. You know how many of these niggas then came across 10M and ain't got 10M to show for? Ain't got 500K to show for? Other than some material shit? Like, that's nasty work, bro. You did it to yourself, dumb nigga. I can never go like that, bro. I get a couple, what? I can never go like that. My shit I'm already in the early stages of building my shit up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
If justice is something that they want to get, I think they know what happened to Nolan. And they know what didn't happen to Nolan. I think they already know.
Yeah, we're ignoring dude's comments. I don't ban people, I don't block people. I mean, if I did, they would still watch. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, hating, blocked, banned, it doesn't even matter. You're still watching. Fuck, nigga. So hey, you know what I'm saying? No more attention for you.
Oh,
You can watch and
that's
talk your
why this
shit
is a
on your
PR
own.
tour
You'll get
and not
no
necessarily a
attention.
tour to
Hey,
bring awareness.
and chat, ignore the people that's like that. Don't even respond to them. Debate with them in the comments. They'll eventually stop. You know what I'm saying?
To Nolan Wells. This conversation should have just been about Nolan Wells, to be honest.
This is all projections, by the way. If you haven't known, this is all a projection. Tatum is a grifter at heart. So in Tatum's mind, because all he thinks about is the new grift, he can't seem to fathom how grieving parents truly want justice for their son and they don't care about money. Because in his mind, if he lost a son, he would try to use that excuse to raise, I don't know, $10 million. So he's projecting what he's gonna do, how he's gonna grift on some innocent parents. We've lost all decency. Yo, the internet has really took away decency from this world. Truly. Yo, think about this shit for a second, bro. If I would have told you 10, 15 years ago, somebody would come on the internet and disparage and lie on grieving parents because they're speaking up for their son, you would say, huh? Like, what type of monster is that? But now it's a content creator that does like millions of views disparaging grieving parents, and he's being cheered on by a bunch of people. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another...
I think it's nasty work, man. I think that these people are paid. Brandon Tatum is a puppet, you know what I'm saying? It's just that simple, bro. I mean, the proof is there. I mean, we can prove that easier than we can prove this fucking case. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me know what y'all think though, bro. We on the road to 1 million. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at y'all in the next one, and I'm gone. TYP tonight.